Investors' appetite for fixed income instruments waned this week as bond prices ticked lower again despite increased participation by portfolio investors today. However, the money market remains vibrant on the back of the CBN open market operation auction on Thursday, which was oversubscribed. To review activities in the fixed income and money market, I'm now being joined online by Kubi Momo. She's the head market risk at United Bank for Africa. Thank you so much, Kubi, for joining us.
Hello, good afternoon.
Well, it looks like things were pretty quiet at the fixed income market today. Yields still trading, hovering around below 14%. And we did see a slight drop in prices today. Could you just give us an insight into what went down at the market?
Yeah, Esther, prices have been they've been quite stable. Actually, for the whole week, the bond prices have been pretty stable. Today, they did go down marginally today, but if you look at week to date, they went up ever so slightly. Yields, we came into the week sub 15. I think the highest yields were about 13.76, depending on the tenor. And we're seeing, just a little bit of a trickle down on yields, maybe 13.3, depending on the tenor.
Okay, so we're looking at a situation where investors are just basically waiting for the outcome of the Monetary Policy Committee next week, Monday?
Yes, it's a possibility. I think there's some interest around that. People are wondering whether there's going to be a change. We've had so many consecutive MPC meetings with no change in the rates. But because there's been some pressure on the foreign exchange, there's some interest to know whether there will be any kind of activities or any kind of decision taken around that.
Well, talking about the foreign exchange, looking at the price of the Naira today, 161.29 at the interbank market from 161.30. Looks like the Naira also has been pretty much stable this week, even though, we're still looking at the Naira on the high side. Do you think that perhaps the CBN's auction this week gave the Naira a boost?
Well, definitely. CBN did $700 million, I think 400 on Monday or so, and that's up. We've generally seen a tick up from the previous 300 million per session at WDAS. Naira has been range bound between 161 and 161.50 for the entire week, closing, as you said, at about 161.29. And I think CBN will see that some comfort in that. There's been no intervention other than the regular WDAS. There's been none of the regular interventions in the market, and Naira has still found support. So I would say it's been not a very eventful week in terms of Naira volatility.